All right, level 2 for your basic headstand. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start progressing it into something that looks like the beginning of a handstand push-up. But we're gonna do a very simple progression where I'm gonna start you in a headstand. From there, I'm gonna have you drop into a push-up position and then perform a push-up. So notice how we're now doing combinations. We're taking what we saw in phase 1, pushing mechanics, and applying it into our inversion. It always remains constant in progression, and this is something very important in order to become movement strong. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get into a headstand. The headstand we just had earlier. Head on the ground, knees on my elbows. I pick it up slowly until I find balance. From here, this has to be very controlled. I'm going to keep my body tight, legs tight, butt tight, belly tight. I'm going to fall slowly. Wherever my feet land, I'm just going to let them be there. From here, all I want you to do is press up into a plank position. Now, notice that this is a two-part movement. 1, I'm doing a headstand. 2, once I fall into my push-up, I perform the actual press. So it's headstand balance, fall with control. Ideally, I want you to flex your feet, meaning I want the balls of your feet to land. Simply because if you land with your toes pointed, it may hurt a little bit, and you don't want that to happen. You just want to keep that foot in a flex position. You may also notice that once you land in that position, the push-up from the head on the ground up to a plank may feel hard. And if it feels hard, that means that you cheated in phase 1 because you didn't maximize your push-up with the blocked push-up. So that's something that you need to start thinking about and start realizing. If you notice here, as I fall into this bottom of a push-up with my head on the ground, my elbows are practically vertical. They're not here. This right here is not what we learned in phase 1 and will not carry over into the higher levels of performance. So this right here is now a combination, and it's really proving if you've worked on your foundation.